there'll be a lot of stuff that depends on how well I do. And we start time now. Yeah, so this is Valley. We are an archaeologist, and we are going to find a magical suit that takes and gives life from stuff. And it also makes us run really fast and jump really high. And we're going to get upgrades for it, even though we're going to skip every single upgrade. This game is not that long, casually. But
like 3 hours?
Yeah,
ish?
depending on how fast you go. This game is very momentum based, and exploration based as well. So depending on what you do, you can finish it quite fast. But we're gonna skip every upgrade, but we're still gonna get them because the game doesn't want us to not have them. So you can already tell this is on the lowest settings to have as much frame rate as possible, but it's quite nice looking game still. And it's also made in Unity, which is not the best of engines, but it's actually a lot of fun in terms of the movement. So the best way for me to gain speed would be running downhill, and the best way for me to get high or get to places I want to be is jumping uphill. So I'm going to be flicking my mouse a lot to do that, but I'm also going to be flicking my mouse to do something else, which Crow can try to explain.
Yeah, one of the things you're mostly going to be doing is, like he said, running downhill to gain a lot of speed and then do the strafing, and you're going to be bunny hopping a lot to try to maintain that speed. You can also try running up very small slopes, which will give you a speed boost and jump height, so you can jump higher than you normally would in some areas, which he's going to be using in some places to get to places that's not intended.
Yeah, so we now have the suit, and now we can start going fast and be cool. So I missed the jump here, so I have to lose a few seconds there. And now we start. This is we call it crabbing because you sort of look like a crab when you do it. That's kind of bad. That's fine. I can just get there again. It's more or less exactly a reverse strafe jump from Quake. So if you're familiar with those speed games, it's a bit different. And now we begin the run, and I have to pay attention to everything I do and do very precise things. If I don't have enough speed here, I cannot do a certain strat. I think I can do it though. Yeah, okay.
A lot of the strats in this game involve getting enough speed so you can make it over gaps and go out of bounds in places where you're not normally intended to go.
Yeah.
One of them is one of the examples. Normally he's supposed to go down to the left and go to a completely different area, but he's just completely jumping over all the terrain right now with all the speed.
Can't see the tree. There we go.
Oh yeah, your suit also gives you this ability to shoot these orbs, which is both your mana but also your health bar at the same time. So if you spam shoot all your mana out, you actually also lose HP. And every time you die, the little leaf that you can see up in the top left, that's essentially how many lives you have left. And you can regain them again by giving life back to the forest, which drains a little bit of your mana. But you can also gain mana by taking away life from nature, which of course gives you less lives but more mana.
Yeah.
And we use mana for shooting the trees like you just did, but also for double jumping.
Yeah. So I just did a glitch, which is jumping into the load trigger of the next level. And for some reason, if I have sprint inversion on, which makes me not have to hold shift to run, I get an insane speed boost by doing almost nothing. So this is the level we get double jump in. You're supposed to finish it with double jump. And we're gonna be skipping a scripted death over there that teaches us the life mechanic that Core just explained. That skip is actually really hard, so I'm happy to get that.
Yeah, it was really...
But now we have to skip a large canyon that we need to have double jump to get through normally. And if I do this correctly, I can do it in the fast way without doing my setup. So let's hope. This is quite difficult.
Yeah, he needs to set up a lot of speed here to get across. Oh, that was nice.
Yes, we got it. So as you can see, I'm trying to always go fast and never stop, because a lot of skips depend on if you have speed or not, and then you can do the fast thing afterwards and afterwards and afterwards. So grinding out a good run is very, very difficult. So shoutouts to the Red Sock for having the world record and being extremely way more skilled than me in this game. So it's unfortunate that he couldn't come, do you say?
one of the things that you just saw was like this giant like swarm of buzzing almost flies, like the ones you can see in the middle of the screen there. There's sort of like the main enemies of this game. There's some other ones that's going to be introduced a little bit later, but essentially they're just going to shoot at you if you get too close to them, but you can just zap them once and then they become harmless, and you can actually collect them for extra mana.
Yeah, this game really doesn't revolve around combat. It's more like having fun with the movement and exploring and reading about lore or something. So, Kung Cobra found something very stupid here. If I get in this corner and look somewhere on the wall, sometimes you clip through. It's very consistent, trust me. There we go.
There you go, nice.
So that saves me a few seconds. This is probably by far the most technically hard level as a whole, so I'm going to try to focus a lot on it. That's extremely good. Okay.
Yeah, that was good. Normally there you need to like run down the ramp and then go all the way around this mountain and then go up from the backside, but by utilizing the oh, that was sweet. Oh, nice.
I did not get that in a single practice run, so this has been going extremely well so far.
Yeah, what he did is like he did the little like downwards movement that you can do down a hill to gain enough speed and then do a quick 180 to use the speed to run up a tiny hill and then just get a lot of jump height that you normally wouldn't be able to get.
Can we get some donations through at some point?
Yeah, you can go. There'll be a point very soon, so you can wait on it. There's a lot of... this level is about to end, but there's still hard stuff ahead.
Yeah. Here there's another example of where he's gonna... When he gets up on this cliff here, he needs to use the... he needs to run up this hill to then gain the speed and then jump up here, because running up small slopes just gives you, as mentioned earlier, more height.
Jumping up slopes is like abnormally broken in terms of like in other games you can understand why running and jumping up a slope is good. So we're going to be breaking these rocks to enter the next level, and if I did it correctly they will break. Not by falling height or anything, you're supposed to have a grappling hook. That's this level's upgrade, but we obviously skipped that as well. So now we have the grappling hook, we're going to use it once just to gain a bit of speed because it has a glitch related to it. This level is a giant donut, it's all inbounds. It's very boring and horrible, especially casually. It's probably like one of the more boring casual levels. But in every single patch of this game, we're running on current patch right now, in every single patch of the game they've been trying to patch out what I'm about to do, which is press a button through this wall and just finish the level instantly. So they've made it harder in every patch, but it's still very simple. So we're gonna be on some rails for like a minute or like a minute and 20 seconds. So now is your time for donations, if anything.
Great. $10 from Noob Salmon saying, "Hey havrd, it's Salmon.
Hello.
Did you know that horses have bigger eyes than any other mammal that lives on land? Good luck. Hope the road won't make you tilted." Greetings from the valley.
Thank you, Noob Salmon. I'm glad you got your donation.
$5 from June saying black smooth cream, sorry, coffee cream, Mountain Blue. Smooth people come from smooth cream.
Yes.
Good luck, havrd, but this towards runner's choice.
Oh, I don't even know what incentives are left. I would have to check after the run.
Yeah, we'll see that after the run.
Yeah.
No problem.
But yeah, smooth people do come from smooth cream. That's correct, June. Thank you. So this is like a very boring level, but we picked up the movement speed upgrade, which also makes us run on these rails and makes a lot of particles, which is not fun when you're streaming it. But so we can move way faster now, so the game just like it goes 4 times faster. We can jump higher, we can go faster. But we would have to run on these rails for a long time now to finish the level. So I'm going to do something very stupid, which is a very hard skip. And if I fail this and run out of energy, I have to reset the level, and I really hope I don't have to. So this game loves having just holes in the world. So we're just gonna use one of those. We're gonna jump down to the floor of this level. The unfortunate effect of this is that everything in the level will be rendered at once, which produces lag, and I have to do like very precise, like those reverse circle jumps, we call them crabs, to get enough speed to make it to this thing in front of me with enough speed so that I can get to the end level trigger. So this is... I'm just gonna be quiet from now on. I need to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Okay, so I sort of made it, but we cannot breathe yet. I only have 2 jumps left, which is very little, and I'm not there. So this might still be not good. This is like very bad. Okay, so I have to... That's very bad. I have to start the level over again. So this is a very hard skip, and I shouldn't be doing this in a marathon. And I really wished I didn't have to do it again, but we were close. We were almost there. So if you have more donations...
We actually don't, but
Okay.
I saw Sui in the chat trying to donate.
Okay.
So it's gonna come in.
Yeah, let's hope Sui gets his donation in. So because I quit out to the level without any energy, that this happens. So that's good. If the rest of the run goes badly at all now, or I fail again, we're going overestimate, which will not be good, but
You got this.
yeah, I mean, it's my fault for doing this in a marathon anyway, so... This was the only thing I actually wanted to get, but we were really close to getting it. It's not that far of a run back. And if we absolutely have to, I do have a safety save of sorts, which would be cheating, but I really wish we don't have to. So go for attempt number 2. I mean attempt number 1. Right? Yeah.
First try.
Yeah.
Right here.
Maybe. Hopefully. So as you can see, it's very hard to actually tell if you're gaining speed here or not. Like from not only from my perspective, but for your guys' perspective as well.
Yeah, you're just sort of running in complete darkness here, so it doesn't really look like the end is like coming any closer, but you're very slowly inching over there.
But actually, I'm very slow now. Yeah. Probably helps out a bit. I actually don't feel like I'm moving at all.
Get that brightness up on the darkness and the void.
Yeah. Make dark things bright. So as you can see, there's a big difference between how fast I got there last time and how fast I got there this time. Which is mainly just the movement tech and how difficult it is to actually get momentum out of doing this. So now we can see we actually have quite a bit of speed, and
Yeah, the sound can also really help with like knowing if you have a lot of speed or not,
Yeah.
because there will be like wind blowing in the background.
okay, again, this isn't all that good. I have to try to clip back in bounds. This is very, very unfortunate so far, but I'm... Oh, come on. Oh no.
So like a
This
leaf
is
somewhere
a-
you can zap.
We're now very experimental here. This is not what I wanted at all for this. Okay, so usually you can just walk through walls when you're out of bounds. Oh god. There we
Nice,
go.
there you go.
Thank you. Oh. So now we actually get to see the jump scare, which is really bad. It's not good at all.
Here it comes, get ready. That was a jump scare.
So we still lost a lot of time on this level. We should be fine on estimate, but we'll see. The start of the run was very good, so there shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, so like I said a long time ago, now we have really high movement speed, so we can do some crazy stuff. I'm out of energy, so I have to grab some from this canister, and now... So this this glitch with out of energy will probably be here for the entire run, unless I die again, which hopefully doesn't happen. So I'm going to be jumping out of this tube in a very specific spot, timing and angle. I can land here and then start traversing the level. I have to land on this cliff right here. Okay, it dragged me down, that's unfortunate, but this is still faster than any other strats, so it's still totally fine.
Yeah, this is going to be another example of just running over the mountains instead of actually going the intended route, which is through the valley, where you normally have to go through this like giant factory warehouse, type area, but
Yeah,
he's gonna run over these hills and just gain a lot of speed and just fly into the top of the factory.
Yeah, we have a really good setup here for getting like very high speeds, and then we're gonna be flying to the end of the level. So I just have to reset my momentum there. I run in a very specific place and I turn left. I go here and then a very specific spot I jump. And I did it correctly, so all I have to do is double jump and try to land in this hole.
Alright, nice.
And that skipped the level. This is the level with the magnet boots. So in the next level we will have magnet boots, which is a very bad thing because they're annoying and very slow. So if I hit those plates in any other level, I will just lose speed, which is very bad. But it looks hilarious, so maybe it's good if it happens. So I'm trying to just snipe this hole as good as I can without falling in the water or anything else.
Yeah, water instant kills you, by the way. I don't know if we mentioned that earlier.
You have a big metal suit on, and apparently electronics don't work well with water. Sorry, Chops. So there's a thing called walk-off jumping in this game, which is after you've walked off something, you can jump like in a small time frame afterwards, which I'll do here. So I got a jump for doing nothing at all. I'm trying to carry this speed over to this part of the level. I can't, so I have to. Okay. So that was the backup. I can like still get my speed past this area. That skipped the magnet plates we were talking about, and now we are clipping through a wall that pushes us back. It's not really, it's an invisible wall, but it's more like an invisible field that pushes us backwards. And now there's some rocks ahead and I have to break them. And if I did this jump correctly,
ooh, nice.
I will break them. That's actually quite hard. So because I did badly in one of the levels, the one with the hardest skip, I would have to do this. It's slower, but it's probably more entertaining, and it's a lot easier for me to do. So we're gonna be going with the safe strat, but it's hilarious. So this is the level where we get water running boots, and the game wants us to run in a giant circle around this lake. And then at the very end we'll jump through a window into like the facility. Because if you didn't, I mean, it's hard to catch the story in this game, but we have stolen something and the world is ending. So we gotta go to this facility to make sure we didn't kill everyone in the world after all. So that's the story of the game.
The story is kind of confusing.
Yeah, especially when we're going this fast.
Yeah.
So the glass is right over there. I'm gonna save this there because those lives matter as well. That one can. I don't care about that one.
Just tell me for donations.
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. So we're getting. We got some height there, and then we get through the window without doing anything. So the game still wants us to have water walking boots to do this next area, but there's a big hole here, so we can just jump outside of it.
Yeah, again, the devs really like just leaving gigantic open holes in just pretty obvious places where you can just jump through and go out of bounds.
So now would be a good. You have like time for 1 or 2 maybe, but this is the last level of the game. So
okay, $3 from Sui saying, Havrd, why this and not El Matador? I mean Matador, and why not El Forces, the greatest run routed in 2017? And then $5 from Noob Salmon saying, hey Havrd, it's hard to make up horse puns, just as hard as running the game. Good luck with the rest, you can do it.
So I just jumped on some pipes there, and I got a very good boost and got me all the way. Skipped like some climbing and some of those magnet boots. So this level is actually, it's the last level. It has like a boss fight and a lot of story, and it is actually like split in multiple levels. So but we're going to be accessing the next part of it, the unloaded part of it, and we're going to be hitting the end level trigger, and that would be the game. And that skip is quite hard, and if you don't like bloom, like the effect in games, now is your warning.
Look away.
In like 1 minute or so, it will become very bloomy. So yeah, we're going to be going out of bounds again, and guess where? It's probably through a hole. So this is the grappling hook that you've totally seen before, and that we totally grabbed.
here's a big hole.
Yeah, so now we're out of bounds. I gotta focus now, from now on.
Yeah, this is really tricky. He needs to gain a lot of speed here because he needs to fly really, really far, so he's gonna be tense.
That might be good enough, I'm not sure. Okay, so we're currently flying to the end of the game. So time is when there's a black screen. It's in like 40 seconds if I did this correctly, which I might not have. Okay, so we got
Nice.
it. That's very good. That's the last part of the game that has any significance. Okay, so I'm gonna be running into this wall and then the screen will turn black. When the screen turns black, that's time. And it's like in 3, 2, 1, and that was the game.
That was a good run.
So as you can see, we completely finished the game legit, and the game is not confused at all if we decide to travel out of this cutscene. See, it's completely fine with this. Doesn't mind at all. This is fine. This is totally fine. So the incentive got met. So I gotta swap over to games. So if you change the screen, I'll do that. You can just.
I found it looks like this crowd is sleeping right now. Like, there's no hype at all, nothing. I mean, he did a fucking good run, guys. We can have some hype for that.
I think
no?
the crowd was good. Thank you.
Yeah, it was really good.
Okay, so you can, now we're back. Now we're on 1.02. So you donated for this. This is the patch where they added the field of view slider, this thing. And when they added it, they kind of broke everything. So for a while we had to run on this patch, and you'll see. I'm gonna.
It was a magical ride.
I mean, it's my favorite patch of the game. So for some reason I have to touch these things to get good speed again on my New Game Plus file. It doesn't really make sense. So the effect of this, that they added the field of view slider, is that every time in this game when you gain speed, a certain amount of speed, you like get a bit of more field of view, like in most games. But in the case of this game, I'm gonna just turn the sound down a bit because the sound doesn't really matter anymore. So you usually get a bit of field of view to like look like you're moving faster. But what happened is, like, every time you get a bit of speed, you get more field of view. So because we have movement tech and we could actually stack this and stack it and stack it and stack it and stack it, you can get more than 360 degrees of field of view, which looks pretty good. So we're gonna be going to a spot where I can just easily do that. So again, this is what happens if you don't clip out of the elevator. Did I not get New Game Plus speed? It's fine though. Doesn't really matter. No, I did. Yeah, so little by little you'll see that I'll be gaining field of view here, and soon enough it'll look very warped. And when I get to where I'm going to set up this and start stacking it for real, it'll look even better. It should already be like a bit different for your viewers than what it was in my run. So you can already see, I can see more of the screen, I can almost see the end of my arm. So we're just getting to a certain spot and we can stack it very, very fast. So this rock has some very janky geometry, and the game just thinks we're going fast if I just hug it a lot. And so chat, tell me when you start feeling a bit dizzy and confused and PC Master Race. It's only going to get better from here on out. Trust me. There we go. We're starting to. I mean, we're moving so fast though. Look at how this is amazing. So this is a. If you were doing a level, well, you would be playing the level like this, and it was very magical. I miss those days, honestly, but it's a slower patch because they introduced cutscene skipping. Oh, we're certainly getting somewhere here.
This is a good start.
Yes.
We can go further.
Hello.
Oh.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh.
I mean, I can still see my character. I don't think this is good enough yet. Oh, we're upside down. So if you did really well, you play the game upside down, which I think might be hard. So I can try to do the skip, maybe. Where's the tent? Where am I? Oh, here's the tent. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. So if I ever let go of W, okay, let's try though. That's not the right direction. I'm dead. I think.
Where are you?
I don't know. I'm upside down somewhere. So even when I die, it shouldn't reset. If I just keep holding W. It did though.
Aw.
So that's fine. But that is the field of view glitch, and I just wanted to show it off. I actually wanted to have a donation to play the game like this, but that would be kind of hard. But yeah, so that was Valley.
Good run.
So that was a great run of Valley by havrd. Right next we got Battlefield 1 Any% by Cropax. So some shooting and gunning, guys. And then we got the Grand Theft Auto Vice City History of Speedrun and Glitch Showcase by havrd. And there is an incentive for that, to get havrd or someone else, I don't know, to do the SSU in Vice City. And it's like halfway through now, so donate if you want to see that. Yeah. We also have another incentive to beat Proud Cloud blindfolded in Final Fantasy XIII, so like one of the hardest bosses. And it's halfway through. We are at $423 out of 1,000. And I mean, everyone loves blindfolded gaming. It's just like the best way of doing things. So yeah, definitely donate towards that because this is gonna be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna do the usual hosting, speech, and tell you that every dollar you donate is doubled until $90,000, thanks to an anonymous donator from Save the Children. So definitely, no matter how much money you put, well, the value is doubled. It's great, right? It's like in Steam sales, but it's like the other way around. It's like you give money, it's like double, so great. So donate, guys, because, you don't even have to donate much. But, yeah, and, I don't have anything else to say right now. I don't have my guidelines, I don't know what to say. We're about to start? We are about to start the Battlefield 1 80% race, run, sorry. So, I don't have to say any more shit, so 5 minutes and we are good for Battlefield 1. You said that. You said that. He told me that. The organizer told me that.
All right. Welcome to Battlefield 1. You were ready on timer and everything? Yep. All right. There's going to be like a little cutscene here first, but I'll tell you when the timer starts. It starts when we gain control after this little... This is based on real things, stuff. Is this on the SSD, do you know? Is this on SSD? Great, okay. What's it at right now? You can add a little bit more, why not? It only takes a very long time to load literally everything. Alright, get ready on to start the timer here. Yeah, here we go. In 3, 2, 1...